former MAGA lawyer Lin Wood spent yet another very sad Thanksgiving alone. This is according to himself. Now, the former Georgia lawyer was sanctioned for participating in a lawsuit challenging Donald Trump's election loss in 2020, which he said was when the last he heard from any of his 4 adult children. He wrote in his Telegram channel, quote, "Tomorrow will mark the 4th Thanksgiving beginning in 2020 that I have not heard from any of my 4 children from 3 different marriages. Tomorrow is also my youngest son Charlie's 35th birthday. I have not heard from him on his birthday in 4 years, beginning in 2020. Oh, that sucks for him. But I get it, right? I mean, Lin Wood is a conspiracy theorist. He's a QAnoner, election denier, 9/11 truther, a flat earther, I kid you not. He also served as former lawyer for Kyle Rittenhouse before he was fired. How bad do you have to be to get fired by Kyle Rittenhouse? He also represented the McCloskey family. Remember, these are the people that basically aimed guns at black people for protesting. They were just passing by their house. And it's like, oh, black people, not in our neighborhood. Not going to happen. I mean, look, if I was this kid, I wouldn't want anything to do with him either. I mean, hell no. Total nutball. Total nutball. But of course, Lin, being a conspiracy theorist, instead of looking inward, he tried to figure out, why does my family hate me? Why do they not want to spend time with me? Wood instead looked downward.
It's the devil, okay?
He said, what evil explains the last 4 years? The devil and his minions in Earth, the deep state and its operatives. Oh, so, okay. So it's not the fact that you're a crackpot that drives people away. It's the fact that it's the devil. Which is what someone who is totally sane would say. Wow. He also, by the way, has a message. The devil, minions. Their time is coming. I would just have to wait on the Lord, trust the Lord. And I also look forward to the day when President Trump obliterates the deep state. I believe he's in the process of obliterating the deep state right now. Oh, is he? Is he? Really interesting. Is the deep state in the room with you right now? Okay, look, I know I'm making fun of him, right? Yeah, of course. How can you not? But that said, I do really feel for his kids. Look, QAnon and all these wacky conspiracy theories have actually torn real families apart. Okay, just like this. And it actually, when you look into it, it's really painful to see. Okay, for example, if you've read the subreddit QAnon Casualties, it's just filled with actually really heartbreaking stories where, you know, somebody's parents, grandparents, brother, sister, whatever, they fall down the rabbit hole. They get sucked into these weird conspiracy theories, anti-vax, QAnon, JFK coming back in Texas, and just weird culty stuff, right? And they become isolated from their family, their friends, due to these beliefs. And again, it just breaks up the family, and there's a lot of heartbreak, a lot of heartache, you know, because it turns out their fringe beliefs outweigh the relationships. And so, you know, this is an example of this, where the conspiracy theories have become more important than their family. And there's no self-reflection at all. And the families, of course, you know, what do you do? What can you do, right? And the harder you try to push back in those beliefs, the more tension it creates, the more fights you end up having, and the more distance you get driven between you and your family. Because you're unhinged if you're falling into these conspiracy theories. That's the reality of what's happening here. It's not the devil, okay? It's not the devil that's doing it. No. It's people, it's these beliefs that are, you know, again, espoused by people like Lin Wood, who continue to choose to have those beliefs and put them above his family. So again, I feel bad for the family. I don't feel bad for Lin Wood, but I do feel bad for his kids for having to deal with someone who, again, puts weirdo conspiracy theories above their own family and their well-being, and then wonders, why isn't anybody ever coming to visit me? Well, there's your answer. Whether or not you choose to listen to it, whether or not you choose to believe it, is on you.